and maple glazed bacon. I will never not be tickled by that screen name. Anyway. Welcome, 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 welcome to my life. Welcome, Adam, welcome, Unified. Welcome to my life. Welcome, Lakota Dreams. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, Michael. Danger, danger. Alert, alert. Danger, danger. Mel B. All right, see you in a little bit, babe. User. It's so much easier when it's just numbers. I gotta get a little bit. User LI9XY9SS7G. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Welcome, Golden. Welcome, Extremo. Welcome to my life. So technically, it's not my birthday until midnight. But for me, I feel like the live, which takes place a day before my birthday, counts as my birthday live. So, yes, technically, at midnight in the Central Standard Time Zone is when it will technically be my birthday. So, technically, my birthday is tomorrow, the 23rd. But I consider this my birthday live stream because my goal is to stay on until midnight. So that we can celebrate at midnight together. But just being so realistic. We'll see how it goes. We may have to celebrate my birthday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? Because I pretty much am always able to do 3 hours of a live. I'm going to try to stay on for that last hour so that we can be here at midnight Central Standard Time as well. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how many of you are still awake at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Why not have 2 birthdays, or is that not allowed? I mean, thank you, Gothbosh. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you know what, Adam? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Technically, I do stay up until midnight. You know, not all the time, but it's been known to happen, right? So, but we'll just have to see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I was like really weighing like, well, if I started the live at 9, then like the 3 hours would be at midnight. But then I was like, well, but there's so many people who have to work in the morning and they go to bed early, which like I so thoroughly support that. I don't want anyone to stay up late. So I figured I'll do the regular 8 p.m. time. And we'll just see how it goes over the course of the night. Oh, Adam. Shout out to the pretty polka dots. Pretty pink polka dots. Pretty pink polka dots. Let's a moment for the dress. A moment for the dress. it's not authentic vintage. You know, obviously it's designed to look like a vintage dress, but it is not an authentic vintage dress. But certainly does the trick, right? Close enough. Natalie, babe, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, babes. Extremo, welcome, babe. Good to see you, Mr. Bad Boy, Brad Boy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I called you Bad Boy, but it's Brad Boy. My Brad. Sorry, that was my Brad. I mean, my bad. This freaking font is so small on the phone. I gotta get a little bit closer. Benny, welcome, welcome, welcome. John Hamby, I have a question. Join the club. You're welcome to ask it. I'm not going to promise you an answer without knowing the question, but you're welcome to leave your question. Mr. Ostrich, welcome. Oh, yes, Michael, thank you so much. I'm going to pin that comment. Thank you to everyone for being here. You guys, when we get to 50 thumbs up, we will do some songs with the guitar, which is right there. Oh, Extremo. Thank you, babe. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. That is so sweet. Thank you, Extremo, babe. That means so much to me. Thank you. Oh, Natalie, cute little envelope. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Holy camole, what the heck, Extremo? Oh, oh. You are too kind. I do not deserve that level of kindness, Extremo. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Oh. I purposefully did not put on any under mascara, like lower liner mascara or whatever, because I knew there could anyway. So, but thank you so much. Those words are too sweet. I cannot tell you what that means to me. Thank you so much. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. What are some other good trigger words, babies? What are some other good trigger words? You know, we used to do Peter and Penelope Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers together. Peter and Penelope Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers together. Obviously, my comfortable coconut crew. My comfortable coconut crew. I love you guys so much. My comfortable coconuts. All right, so here's Natalie. A piece of pumpkin pie. A piece of pumpkin pie. Comfortable coconut crew, yes. Corrina's comfortable coconut crew. Corrina's Comfortable Coconut Crew. Alrighty, and then Michael. Danger, 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 danger. Aw, thank you, Allie. Thank you, thank you. Man, those things are getting so heavy. I like immediately, look, you can see I'm like already sweating. So, in the interest of not profusely sweating all of my makeup off that I just put on moments ago, I'm not gonna lift up all of the submobiles tonight. Maybe a little later on though. But for some reason at the beginning of the live, I think I get nervous, you know? And I sweat. And it does not help when I start lifting all of those little chimes over my head. It never helps. Yes, thank you so much, Michael. Don't forget to double tap that screen and show some love, you guys. We are now more than halfway to our goal. When we get to 50, we'll do a couple of songs, a couple of little sweet jazzy standards. Oh, thank you guys all so much for being here. How is your night going? That's the real question. That is the real question. How are you doing this evening? How are you doing this evening? Jandro says, try again tomorrow. I don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean, actually. Like, you hate my live tonight, but maybe if I try again tomorrow, you might like it. Good advice. You know, you should charge for advice that's that good. You should charge for it. Really, facts. Facts. Oh, so much fun, babes. Thank you guys for being here. Love y'all. Thank you, thank you. Man, Adam, I'll be honest. I don't usually like plan ahead super strongly. I did gather up the accoutrements. They are in this little box over here. So we could potentially. But I figured I'm gonna fly by the seat of my pants tonight on what we do. Flying by the seat of my pants. We'll see what happens. I guess technically flying by the hem of my skirt maybe is a little bit more accurate. It's a little bit more accurate. Yes, my birthday stream. Thank you, Michael. You know what? Let's give ourselves a realistic goal. 300 likes. I haven't gotten 300 likes on a live in a long time. That'd be so cool if I got that for my birthday. Although realistically, the likes don't actually, I don't think they actually help me in any way. They do probably help push the live out to more people. So in that way, they help. Adelaide, what? That's so cute. Oh. I wonder what is in that mystery gift. I wonder. I wonder what it could be. I'll tell you what though, Adelaide, that is my type of mystery right there. Where like you get to figure out what it is pretty quickly. Because I'm not patient enough for real mysteries, you know? I'm not patient enough. Sometimes I have to channel my inner Sherlock Holmes. Be a little more patient with mysteries. Thank you so much, Adelaide. Thank you, thank you. You guys, I appreciate every single one of you for being here this evening. Welcome, welcome. Rainbow Twirler welcomes you to the live. The Rainbow Twirler welcomes you to the live. Have any of y'all had to stand in those super crazy lines at the airport? I've just seen people, posting videos of them. I don't really go anywhere, so I myself have not stood in one, but I'm just like curious. Have any of you guys traveled in the last, I guess, week or so? Have any of y'all had to stand in those crazy lines? Or do you know someone who stood in one of those crazy lines? What I'm wondering is like, how long do people actually wait? Because it looks like a really long line. Is it like 2 hours? Is it like 4 hours? So anyways, that's my mission tonight, is to try and find out if someone has actually stood in those lines, can actually tell me like, how long did you freaking stand in the line, and did you miss your flight or not? Because I saw people being like, oh, we missed our flight, this and that, missed our flight. And I'm like, well, if you're going to miss your flight, why would you stand in the line? Or at which point you miss your flight, do you get out of the line, or do you like keep standing in it? And then like, I don't know. I have questions. I have questions. So many questions. Okay, my sister flew to Los Angeles today. It wasn't bad. Out of Nashville. Okay. Good to know. See, that's what I was curious about. Because I saw some people making videos about these crazy long lines. But then I saw other people do videos that were like, well, I got to the airport 4 hours early and then like got through the line in normal time. I'm like, I'm not planning on going anywhere, but for some reason I am amused at the idea of trying to think about like, what would I do if I did have a trip planned? Like, how early would I need to arrive at the airport? I haven't been on a plane since 2005. Wow, Michael, that was quite a while ago. I'm trying to think, man. Last time I was on a plane. It was a couple years ago. I can't remember if it was 2022, 2023. Something like that. Last couple years, I did fly somewhere. I know there's some people who fly like all the time, they're just constantly at airports and constantly traveling. Depends on the airport. Oh, that makes sense, Adam. Two hours for domestic, 4 hours for international. No, I've never missed a flight. There you go. I feel like that is the general recommendation, Allie. And in all my years of flying, which I've not flown a lot, but I've never missed a flight. Now I just feel like I'm just never missed a flight. But yeah, well, I guess we got our answer, which is that none of the people in the room have actually stood in any of those crazy long lines. So there we go. That's fine. Okay, July of last year, ended up stuck at Reagan Airport in Washington, D.C. Oh no, why were you stuck in the airport? Man, one time, this was like, but I got stuck in the Philadelphia airport. And do y'all remember that movie, The Langoliers? Like Stephen King. Fucking don't watch that movie if you fly. Just do yourself a favor. Anyway, but if you do remember that movie, the whole idea is that like people like the plane lands, but then there's like no one in the airport and it's like all spooky and crazy. Anyways, that's what it felt like being trapped in the Philly airport. It was a little creepy. I was thankful that I was not alone on that trip, so it was totally fine. But like it was definitely, I don't know, being stuck in airports. Freaking A, man. London to Brisbane. Wow, 22 hours, and that was your first flight? Man, that is a long flight to do for your very first flight. Um, yeah, it was so scary. So scary. I feel like after I saw that movie, I did not get on an airplane for like 20 years. Like, I went a really long time. Maybe it was like 15 years. I don't know. It was a long time. Point being, that movie traumatized me from flying. Um, all right, you guys, I'm going to grab the guitar. We are getting so close to our, ooh, look, we're at 42, 42, 42, 42, 42 people and 42 thumbs, ups. Thank you so much, babes. Uni5, I was asking people if anyone had stood in the really long airport lines that I've been seeing people posting videos of. And then I mentioned the movie The Langoliers, which was like this, like, it was so scary. I don't even remember it very well. All I remember is like the airport was really empty and really creepy. And then now that I'm thinking about it, I think there was a scary monster in it as well. Thankfully, I blocked that bee out of my frickin' memory. But point being, that movie really scared me from not wanting to fly. Doesn't help that when you're walking up, you see all these signs that say terminal. Like, could we pick any other word? Could we pick any other word, please? Other than, anyway. Irony. Oh yeah, Adam, I believe that. Okay, so oh, merrily, you're talking about the London to Brisbane. Was not direct. You went through Dubai. Did you spend any time in Dubai, or were you just kind of like in and out of the airport there? Sasquatch, thank you for popping in. Thankfully, your phone kept its Tourette's to itself here in the comment section. At least so far, so good. So. Well, you've spent more time in Dubai than I have. So how was that for your first experience of flying? Did you feel like it was a good experience? That is a long, long time though to be just seated on a plane. Just move this thing out of the way here so it's not a constant random noise happening anyway. When you have nothing else to do. Oh, you mean me spending the day getting ready to do this live, but it's just something I do when I have nothing else to do? Or are we talking about flying? You know, Michael, I actually can't tell if that was a troll comment or something else. I think that Buck 756 is a regular in here. At least I feel like it's a familiar screen name. So I'm not sure. Oh, Marilee. Well, I don't know if this is going to make you feel better or feel worse, but that is basically how flights are. You had, that's just, yeah, it's not very fun. But I'm glad you had a good time on your trip. I'm glad you had a good time in Australia. Net talks? Any talks? Nito X? That's what I'm going to call you. Nito X. Hello from Dubai. Oh. Yeah, Michael. Oh, Irish chef. I like your collection of Ibanez guitars. Thank you. Thick heart. Good to see you. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba-dum. Bum ba-dum da-dum. Bum bum ba. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum-da-dum. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-dum. Ba 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 bum ba bum ba bum. Da 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 dum 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 dum. Ba 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 da dum dum. Bum ba dum da dum 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 dum. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made. Love was made. Love was made for me and you. Oh, love was made for me and you. Oh, thank you so much. You know, Michael, if you want to leave a message in the Discord, and let the other mods know that you're the only mod in here, maybe that will help bring some others in. Oh, thank you, Natalie. I did post in there, but it was about 2 hours ago, so maybe everybody's busy. It also seems like usually over the course of the night, more mods will pop in. All right, Adam, I saw that you requested this one a moment ago as well. Thank you so much for your request. Moon river wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. Moon river and me. wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. Moon River and me. Wavy Dom, I saw you sent a little floating heart. Thank you so much, babe. Thank you, thank you. Jeff, will you leave it again? Oh, you left a song in the chat. Oh, yeah, you left a lot of lyrics in the chat, didn't you? I'll be honest, I did not read them because I was like, holy crap, that is a lot of words. And I was focusing. No, yeah, singing while the answers flow in my head, exactly. So I've done a lot of singing in bars, restaurants, wine bars, weddings, all kind of stuff over the years. At the moment, I'm not really playing live other than right here, babies. um, I'm just kind of, I'll be honest, I really feel like I sunk 20 years into trying to perform in Austin, and I played a bunch of gigs, and I really used to like hustle my little tail off for those gigs. I did. Um, and then I started working for a certain YouTube channel that some of y'all remember me from. I don't work for them anymore. And they didn't necessarily support me like doing gigs all the time. So I didn't stop playing. I was still doing like I played this sushi restaurant gig every weekend for a long time. And then I got replaced with a DJ. No, I don't know actually if they got a DJ, but that has happened. I've lost a lot of gigs to DJs over the years. But anyways, so singing out live is fun, but I'll be honest, like singing from the comfort of like not having to. And I live in Austin, where I don't know if y'all were paying attention a few weeks ago, like some scary shit happened. I was really glad I was not downtown that night. So yeah, I'm like not really feeling super likely to be playing in bars anytime soon. But you know, if somebody has a nice jazz club, you're looking for a jazz singer, like hit me up. And Jeff, thank you so much. I thought you meant you had a request, but I see this beautiful lyrics. That's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Natalie, Marilee, Ad Rock, welcome. Thank you, Ivory. Can you play the song 1 week? There's a song called 1 week? Or, I mean, obviously, I don't know the song. Yeah, Michael. Yeah. Allie, I'm not gonna even say it because it's traumatizing. For all the people who are trying to rest and relax, but if you just want to Google like, it was all over the news. Natalie, I don't ever make a set list. I really just typically go based on if there's requests that pop up in the chat, I'll try to do the requests. And that's usually how my set list gets made, is based on what people request. And then obviously there's not always requests. So sometimes I will like come up with a song that I think would fit well amongst the others. Oh, you're in Australia, that's why. Oh, that's so sweet, Ad Rock. Thank you. Thank you, Justin, for the heart, the flower. Thank you, thank you. So, Marilee, I mainly sing old jazz standards. So think 1965 and prior. 1965 and prior. Anything more recent than that? I don't really know. A lot of more like recent tunes, actually. Bum ba-dum ba-da-dum, bum bum bum. Bum 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 ba-dum, ba ba-dum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-da-dum, bum 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 bum, ba-da-da-dum, dum 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 dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, dum dum dum. Michael, I read that as hold your kids' horses. And I was like, hold your kids' horses? Hold your horses, kids. That makes a lot more sense. But I was like, hold your kids' horses. Oh, Lordy Lewis. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Orange Colored Sky. Apologize. Bum ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Lullaby of birdland, that's what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my wordland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves, bill and coo, when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I'd cry on my pillow if you should tell me farewell and goodbye. A lullaby of birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in birdland, high in the sky up above, all because we're in love. Because we're in love. Because we're in love. Ba-ba-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-da-da-dum-dum-da-dum. Bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-dum. Dum-dum-da-dum-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. A lullaby of birdland, that's what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my wordland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves, bill and coo, when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I'd cry on my pillow if you should tell me farewell and goodbye. A lullaby of birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in birdland, high in the sky up above. Oh, because we're in love. All because we're in love. Oh, Natalie. Thank you so much. The little clapping seal's so cute. Gosh darn it. Thank you, Adam. Ruoso, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We're in love. Love it, Michael. Love it, love it. Bum 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 ba da da dum bum da 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 dum da 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 dum dum dum. Oh, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Oh, in my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Do-ya-da-da-da-da-dum-dum-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-dum-dum-dum-da-dum. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Oh, in my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. I just want to start. I just want to start. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Start. I just want to start a flame in your heart. But thank you for clarifying. You're right. It did kind of sound like I was saying, I just want to starve. Oh, Justin, thank you so much for all these sweet super stickers. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, celebrate, celebrate. Thank you so much. Aw, y'all are so sweet, babes. I'm glad y'all are having fun. Feeling a little bluesy. Like we haven't, you know, Lullaby of Birdland is a little bluesy, but ain't nothing as bluesy as this one. Guitar synth? No. Just play regular plain old guitars. You don't know what love is until you've learned the meaning of the blues. Till you've had a love you've had to lose. You don't know what love is. You don't know how hearts yearn for a love that lives and never dies. Until you wake each dawn with sleepless eyes. You don't know what love is. Do you know how a lost heart fears the thought of reminiscence? Oh, how lips that taste of tears lose their taste for kissing. You don't know how lips hurt until you've kissed and had to pay the cost. Until you live your heart and you have lost. You don't know what love is. Ba 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 da 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 dum. Da 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 dum 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 da dum. Bum ba 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 bum. Ba da 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 dum. You don't know what love is until you've learned the meaning of the blues. Till you've had a love you've had to lose. You don't know what love is. You don't know how lips hurt until you've kissed and had to pay the cost. Until you give your heart and you have lost. You don't know what love is. until you've had a love you've had to lose. You don't know. No, you don't know. No, you don't know what love is. I can't remember who suggested this song just now, but I saw it go by in the chat. Oh, thank you so much, babes. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, take my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 dum. Ba da 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 dum. Ba 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 bum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Bum bum ba dum. Ba da 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 dum. Ba 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 bum. Da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba dum. Ba 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 dum. Ooh. Ba 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 dum. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, take my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, Thank you, Justin. Thank you, thank you. Hello, John. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. A little shout out for Gumby. Gumby says hello. Welcome to my live. Thank you for liking the live. I don't think that's the voice Gumby would make necessarily. That's just, anyway. All right, and then I think I saw Ruoso request this one. Ironically, I always forget about this song. Irony. Irony. Gravity, I'm so sorry, you guys. I really hope that was not super loud. I'm so sorry. Gravity? No, seriously. That's okay. I hope it was okay. I'm so sorry that. It's literally the banana of my existence. Holy moly. Well, things happen. Gosh, you got that right, Fernando. Thank you, Melby. Thank you. Yes, Gothbosh, the banana of my existence. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank y'all for letting me know it wasn't too bad. I do try so hard to not have freaking loud, obnoxious noises all the time, but literally when you're trying to be quiet, though, correct me if I'm wrong, when you're trying to be quiet, all literal hell breaks loose of like every possible loud noise, you know? So, anyway, I'll be honest, that's part of the reason I don't whisper on these lives, because I would have to crank the mic sensitivity up even more. And then there's even more potential for. Also, turns out whispering's really bad for your vocal cords. Melby, I'm gonna try to make it to midnight, but I I I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. But I was thinking, you know how there's usually people here who are in the Eastern Standard Time Zone? I was thinking, well, we could celebrate midnight EST at 11 my time, CST. Anyways, this is confusing AF, isn't it? Point being, I'm going to try to make it to midnight, to my actual birthday at midnight. But I feel like I almost always am like petering out by the time I hit 3 hours. I'm like, oh, Jules, babe, welcome. I did get really behind in the chat. So if you asked me something or said something you want me to respond to, leave it again. I know, Melby, I thought about that. I thought about starting at 9 and then it would be easier to make it till midnight because 3 hours is usually like what I'm able to do for these. But then I was thinking about all the people who have to go to bed early because it's Sunday night. And I was like, well, I don't want people to stay up later for my live. Anyway, I overthought about it. I thought, and then I overthought, and then I overthought some more about it. So my actual birthday is tomorrow, Monday. So it'll be my birthday at midnight tonight. But I do these lives every Sunday. So I was like, well, if this is like my regular day that I do live, this is my birthday live, since my birthday's at midnight. And I did see I had another birthday twin pop in here. Oh, Sydney, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Ruoso, are you still in here? I was gonna do the song you requested, but I always feel bad when I sing songs for people that they request and then a few minutes later they come in and they're like requested again and I'm like, oh, shoot. So now I've just gotten to where I just ask if people are here. No, Chris, I sure don't. Oh, yes. So much fun. east of the sun and west of the moon. We'll build a dream house of love, dear, near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear, sharing our love in the pale moonlight, just you and I. Forever and a day, love will not die. We'll keep it that way. Up among the stars, we'll find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon. Bum ba da da da. East of the sun and west of the moon, we'll build a dream house of love, dear, near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear, sharing our love in the pale moonlight, just you and I. Forever and a day, love will not die. We'll keep it that way. Up among the stars, we'll find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon. East of the sun and west of the moon. Chris, I'm working on that one. I'll be seeing you. God, that's a sad song. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then the last line of that song, it makes me cry every time. It's like, I'll be seeing you in all those familiar places, etc., etc., etc. And then the last line of the song, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. That's a beautiful song, though. It's Billie Holiday. Now, technically, other people also performed that song, but Billie Holiday's rendition of I'll Be Seeing You is probably the most iconic or the most popular version of that song. It breaks my rebuilt heart every time. Lisa, that's a good song line right there. Is that a line of a song? Can I use that? Breaks my rebuilt heart every time. It's a darn good song. It's a darn good song, Chris. Um so the one I just did there is called East of the Sun and West of the Moon. I'll tell you what, that one became a lot easier to sing with the invention of navigational services. Anyway, it's a bad joke, but I didn't come here to be serious. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, Fernanda's here. Fernanda, babe, so good to see you. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Now you say you're lonely. You cry the whole night through. Well, just cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, just cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me, and now you say you're sorry. You love me. Well, just to prove you do, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, just cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're lonely. You cry the whole night through. Well, just cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. I cried a river over you. I'm not crying a river, you're crying a river. All right, I think that's the most depressing one because someone requested I'll Be Seeing You. I don't know that one yet, I'm working on it. But my offering in lieu of I'll Be Seeing You was Cry Me a River, so. My eyes aren't sweating, your eyes are sweating. Exactly, Lisa. Exactly. Precisely. Oh, that was, okay, yeah, allegedly Lisa. Oh, Fernanda, you're too sweet, babe. Eu amei e amei de muito mais. Você deve amar. Ao sentir que iria sofrer, em vez de esperar. Foi então que da minha infinita tristeza aconteceu você. Encontrei em você as alta viver e de amar em paz que não sofre mais, nunca mais. Porque o amor é a coisa mais triste quando se desfaz. Porque o amor é a coisa mais triste quando se desfaz. Pa, 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 pam. Pa, 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 da, 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 dum. Pa, da, dum, dum, dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. Eu amei e amei de muito mais. Você devia amar e chorei ao sentir que iria sofrer em vez de esperar. Foi então que da minha infinita tristeza aconteceu você. Encontrei em você as alta viver e de amar em paz que não sofre mais, nunca mais. Porque o amor é a coisa mais triste quando se desfaz. Porque o amor é a coisa mais triste quando se desfaz. A little Jobim moment. Thank you, Ruoso. I saw your request go by earlier. I'm going to do it now. That you're back. All I have to do is try to remember this song. Ironically, I always forget about this song. Ba-da-dum, bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Da-da-da. unforgettable. That's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me never before. Has someone been more unforgettable in every way and forevermore? That's how we'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks I'm unforgettable too. Ba-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum-dum-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me never before. Has someone been more unforgettable in every way and forevermore? That's how we'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I'm unforgettable too. Thinks I'm unforgettable too. Thank you for requesting that one, Ruoso. Thankfully, I remembered your request. Irony? Oh, thank you so much, everyone, for being here with me tonight. Technically, my birthday will begin at midnight. So it's not technically my birthday yet, but I consider this my birthday live. So thank you guys for hanging out with me on my birthday live. I'm going to try to hang out until midnight. We'll see what happens, though. I was like, man, where'd my lipstick go? That is one thing when you sing, your lipstick is like, I'm out of here. Like, hey, you had one job. Anyway, it's okay. A little lipstick reapplication. That's okay. It happens. It happens. Oh, sweet Fernanda! It's already my birthday in Brazil. Yes, man, I love that. That's awesome. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, well, there's always people in different time zones. So someone, technically, there will be someone in the room where it's already my birthday there. And then sure enough, yes. So yeah, Sasha, my birthday is the 23rd. The 23rd. So I'm here in the Central Standard Time Zone. So technically at midnight tonight, it'll be my birthday. That's about 3 hours or 2 hours from now. Whoops. I can't do math apparently. So yeah, it is 9:47 p.m. here in the Central Standard Time Zone. Central Standard Time Zone. Let's see. Okay, so what did we do tonight? We did LOVE, we did Moon River. You Don't Know What Love Is, which is not a new one. I can't remember who said, is this a new one? Maybe Adam? It's not a new one. I have been doing that one for a while, but I'm glad that you enjoyed that tune if you haven't heard it before. Let's see. So let's see. We Know What Love Is, and then Lullaby of Birdland, Cry Me a River, Once I Loved, which is the one in Portuguese, O Amor em Paz. We did obviously Unforgettable. There. Ooh, that's a good request, dude. Excellent request. Thank you so much. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he came from very far, over land and sea, a little shy and sad of eye. But oh, how wise was he, till one day, that magic day, he passed my way. And while he spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Bum 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 ba-dum, ba-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Ba 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 da-da-da-dum. Ba, 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 da, 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 there was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he came from very far, over land and sea, a little shy and sad of eye. But oh, how wise was he, till one day, that magic day, he passed my way. And while he spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. In return. In return. Tony, welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? And Danny, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Lydia, thank you so much. And then I remember, or I'm realizing I missed a super chat. I kept thinking, like, it's so funny. When I finish a song, I wasn't thinking about it. But then as soon as I would start singing another song, I'd be like, oh yeah, I gotta remember to thank that person that sent a super chat. Let's see, how far up do I have to go to find it? Here we go. Sparrow 23. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I hope you're still here, because that was a little while ago that you sent that. So there's a chance you're not still in here. But if you are, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Just ergonomically set myself. 1 second. Lily, how are you, babe? Good to see you. And yes, I don't know how you recognized it just from, like, I didn't, just barely, but yes, you were right. You were right, babe. those falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to fall. Ba 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 da dum 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 da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba da dum. Ba 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 bum ba ba bum 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 bum. Ba 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 dum 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 da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Ba 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 dum bum ba dum dum. Da 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 dum 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 da da dum. Ba da 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 dum dum da dum. The autumn leaves drift by my window, those falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to fall. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to dum, dum, Omar, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the super chat. Oh. Welcome. Thank you so much, all you sweet babes hanging out this evening. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, babes. Anyone just joining? Thank you for being here. Yes, Lisa, you are right. This is the most amazing comment section on all of YouTube. Thanks to my amazing mods. I'm sure there's some surly stuff, but thanks to my moderators, most of you guys will never have to see it. Never have to see it. Aw, Jules, how are you doing? And then Tony, I can't even remember. Is Mediterranean somewhere? I don't even know where that, like, where you heard that. So it's a song that I wrote when I was like a teenager. Let's see, I was 19. I haven't played that song in ages. I don't even know if I remember that song. But my biggest question is just how are you familiar with that song? Maybe it's on my music YouTube channel and I just forgot about it. Or you're a psychic. I don't know. Oh, it's on the other channel? Okay. All right. Yeah, I have not looked at that channel in ages. I did not know that was on there. There have been several people who have asked for whiskey and water, so I was low-key sort of thinking about doing that. But like maybe we'll do that at 11, so in 1 hour. So 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I'm going to celebrate my birthday. Like it's midnight here. Cuz I'll be honest you guys, I already am like I'm not like I will be here for another hour. But to be like, do I have another 2 hours in me? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Exactly. Oh, Omar, thank you so much. Hamlot 99. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chats, babe. So lovely to see you. T minus 56 minutes. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. You know, you don't have to keep me alerted every minute or whatever, but I do appreciate the countdown a lot. You could just leave little intermittent countdowns, would be fun. Oh, Pennies from Heaven. Wait. And that's the song. No, hold on. All right, I think it's in this book. Sometimes these songs, like, I don't know what it is about like a lot of these songs. So everything I've played so far tonight, it's all in the noggin. I basically have all the songs memorized, but there are just a couple of these tunes that for some reason I just like. Ironically, how do I remember all the changes to Unforgettable? I don't even know. That's a way more difficult song than Pennies from Heaven, but for some reason I have like a mental block on Pennies from Heaven. And then yeah, so this is a real book right here. A little cute little mini real book. It's so cute and small. But yeah, this is what the jazz charts look like. Let's find one that I actually. Isn't it romantic? So I'm not technically reading the staff. I'm not reading the music. I'm just looking at the chords at the top of each measure. So wouldn't really be accurate to say I'm reading music. I'm just, but I am reading the chords on some of these. Let's see. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum dum 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 ba-dum dum dum ba-da-dum. Oh yeah, this part. Ba bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum ba-dum. Ba 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 bum bum ba-dum bum. Every time it rains pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Make sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear that thunder, don't hide under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Bum ba da dum bum 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 ba dum 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 da dum ba da 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 dum 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 da dum bum ba 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 dum bum bum ba dum da ya dum da ya da dum da da dum 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 da 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 dum 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 da dum ba 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 bum 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 ba dum da 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 dum ba ba bum 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 ba dum da dum. Every time it rains pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Make sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear that thunder, don't hide under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. might go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like, I love you. That one? Is that the one you mean? Oh, Natalie, thank you so much. Oh. Womp womp. A birthday toast. I love it. Thank you. 11:11. Make a wish. Okay. Man, Omar, I don't even know how to answer that. I'll be honest, my gut feeling is no. But also, like, what the heck do I know? I think it's kind of ridiculous in a way that we, as mere humans, think that we should even know, really? I don't know. So I'm going to plead the fifth. How about that? I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. I'm down a lot of rabbit holes, I'll be honest, but that is not actually one of the rabbit holes that I have ventured down. Oh no, Lisa, you're not feeling well, babe. Feel much better soon, Lisa. The whole chat is sending you the healing vibes. Healing vibes. Hooks and handlebars. I'm so glad you started picking up the guitar. That's so cool. Yes. Yes. Doobie doobie doo. Wow 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 wow. Honestly, Omar, I am so I feel already like I can barely juggle YouTube and the other platform that is the sound a clock makes. The sound a clock makes. So no, I have not thought about adding a third platform. That sounds crazy. Now, at some point though, I'm hoping to kind of upgrade my rig, you could say. And if I was streaming through a computer, then arguably I would stream to like several platforms. And that one you mentioned would be one of them. But at the moment, like, I'm overwhelmed AF with just the things I'm trying to do currently. And then the things I'm trying to do outside of doing lives and get stuff recorded and stuff like that. Like, anyways. Yes, Fernanda, how was your birthday, babe? Tell us all about it. All right, that is my first yawn of the night. My first yawn of the night. hopefully we will not be getting too tired here. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, Fernanda, glad to hear that. What is the next song? Actually, I was thinking about doing gonna surprise you guys. Oh, you know what? I was doing this, here we go. You wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do, if your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Fate is kind. It brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing, like a bolt out of the blue. Fate steps in to see you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. da dum da da dum. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do, fate is kind. It brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in to see you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Man, I think maybe I need to do that one in E flat. It was still a little bit too low. Some of those notes were too low, man. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Everything your heart desires will come to you. I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. Oh, yes, indeedy. Next time we'll do it in the key of E flat. That's also the key I do Moon River. It's also the key I do Unforgettable. Gold Box, I don't actually know my range. thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, Jiminy Cricket, exactly. Jiminy Cricket. Glitched Goddess. Oh, babe, thank you so much. So kind of you. Let's see. And then I missed the backhanded compliment. But I saw you guys talking about it, and I'll be honest, I'm like, well, what was it? Did somebody delete it, or is it still here? Do 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 do. Ooh. So yeah, Riyadh. I do have a veritable plethora of moderators because I don't schedule people for like shifts, right? So the only way to mostly ensure, for the most part, that there's at least one mod in the room at any given time is to, just have a lot of moderators. And then, yeah, sometimes it ends up, because right now I'm in like the, you know, like I've been live for about 2.5 hours now. So yeah, sometimes there ends up being like a lot of mods in the room all at once. But earlier there was one mod here. Michael, danger, danger. You did a great job as a solo mod. But yeah, I love it when I have a bunch of mods in the room. I think that's awesome. And I hope that it makes it more relaxing for all of y'all. Because you know that like you have a little bit of backup. Keeping an eye on the chat. Why don't you make your own real songs instead of just randomly singing? Well, Kirby, thank you for your comment. So I have I don't know, maybe it sounds silly, but I mean, I do have an actual like purpose with these random songs. So most of these songs were written in the 1900s. Okay, so for those of y'all not paying attention, that was a long time ago. Now, a lot of these songs have already been been forgotten, right? A lot of these songs, I don't even know. But my hope is to try to keep these old songs alive as much as I can. Try to keep these old songs alive. Oh, there's Lullaby Birdland we did a little while ago. So cute. So Lullaby Birdland, 1952. And then I saw someone mention Frim Fram Sauce. Are you still here? Who said that? That's a crazy song. I don't know that song, but it is. I do think it's in this book. I know I've seen it a bunch of times. Oh, in a mellow tone, we do that one. That's 1942. In a sentimental mood. 1935. I Got It Bad and That Ain't Good, 1941. So yeah, so I do have some original music as well, but my heart really is so much with trying to keep these old standards alive as much as I can. So that's why I'm picking these weird random songs. I'm sorry they're not to your liking, but G7 flat 5. Yes, gold box. I just played that very chord a bunch of times during that last song. Okay, so you know like a regular dominant 7 shape? So you don't play anything on the A string, and I use my finger that's on the G note to kind of mute that A string. So it's like G note, and we got our little dominant 7, and then the flat 5 is just right there. Right underneath your ring finger. And then what you should also know is that when you bring that pinky up one note, that's a 13. And the 13 chord is maybe like one of the prettiest chords. And then almost anywhere that you see a 7 flat 5, you can do this little walk down from the 13 to the flat 5. Like I do that in Moon River. I do that in a bunch of songs. But anyways, so there's your G7 flat 5 right there. And then the A note, either don't play the A note or kind of deaden that A note with your first finger. You make it look easy. It is easy. And when you're struggling with any of these chords, just slow it way, way down and just transition from a chord you feel really comfortable with to the one that's challenging you. And then slow it down until you're able to do it. So let's maybe do like a major 7 to that, right? And just practice super slowly, switching between the chords, and then eventually your fingers will just start doing it. It'll go from feeling impossible to suddenly one day your fingers will just do it, and you'll be like, holy crap. But don't get frustrated. The only reason that I can play any of these chords is because I struggled with all of these chords at one time. Struggled with all these chords at one time or another. Your guitar Yoda I am. Oh, glitched goddess, babe, you are too sweet. You are too sweet. I do these lives every Sunday evening, so hopefully you can come back and join me next week. Thank you so much for your kind words, babe. Like, that means so much to me. I'm not yawning, you're yawning. Are you as confident in your everyday life as you appear on video? No. Nope. Definitely not. Sweet, lovely Fernanda. And Lily. Meow. 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 Allie. Not sure if you're still here, Allie Schmally. Where's Ola? Flount, chicken, flount, flount. Amlot. The sloth is the spirit animal of ASMR. Facts. Facts. Oh, Hezzy is here. What? Hezzy. If you don't know who to vote for in the next election, vote Hezzy for Prezi. How are you, babe? So good to see you. How's it going? Goldbox, you know, I haven't really done a virtual guitar lesson before. I feel like I'm really not like a great guitar player. But I would be totally open to doing something like that. And I certainly could show you everything I know. And then if there's stuff that you ask that I don't know the answer to, maybe I can help you find the answer or find someone who can answer your question if I can't answer it. Wait, Jules, I am getting, are you talking about me? I am having a hard time keeping up with the comments. Did you ask me something? Oh, thank you for the early birthday wishes. Thank you. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I think I'm going to celebrate my birthday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So it's about 20 minutes from now. And then maybe I'll stay on a little bit after that, but I don't think I'm going to make it until midnight my time. That's like an hour and 20 minutes. But I really do appreciate all of the early birthday wishes from you guys. Starlights. You mean, those ones? That are little stars? The internet? Yes, exactly. Celebrating my birthday on your time, Hezzy, exactly. You know, Seth, I just got done singing my frickin' little buns off. If you just back the live up, I mean, I've basically been singing for the last, like, I don't know, 2 hours or so. But if you just back the live up a little bit, you can hear what my singing sounds like. I will sing again in about 20 minutes. We will do Whiskey and Water to celebrate my birthday. Um, but yes, I'm giving my voice a little break for a second here because we did a lot of songs there for a while. Figured I would make some random ASMR noises. I don't know. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Oh, Hezzy, yes. Let's start celebrating your birthday too. Definitely. Yes, Lisa. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, these are fun brushes. They're kind of crazy. But yeah, the like just like playing with them. Like this is why I can't get anything done. Well, it's okay, Hezzy. As soon as my birthday ends, we can start celebrating yours. How about that? Yeah, we can have a little bit of crossover. We have a little crossover. That's permissible. Yes, you guys, please, please, please give the video a thumbs up. I would love, I don't think I'm going to hit 300 likes tonight, but it'd be cool if we hit 200. That'd be so cool. I don't usually do my makeup, but I still do. I love it. Steward of Midas Truth. But you're not Stewie. What's your, what I'll be honest, also, I don't recognize that screen name. Just tried the G13, not easy. Oh, you know what? All I can say is just keep working at it. I swear, transitioning but like to the difficult chords, even though it is so frustrating, eventually your fingers will just start making the shapes. I don't really know how it happens, but somehow your fingers will just start doing it. I promise. feel like I have more control when I just like scratches. Like scratchy scratches. A professional jazz flute lady. Lisa, is your music online somewhere we can listen to your flute playing? That's so cool. But yes, establishing muscle memory is key and it will happen with repeated failed practice. Exactly. The more times you try it and completely can't do it at all, eventually you will be able to do it. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know what that says. I'm so sorry. LLTBCKE. Anyway, thank you so much. And then I saw someone ask a minute ago if I will make role plays and stuff like I used to do for my old job. Thank you for your question. Okay, next question. Oh, Hezzy. Thank you so much, Hezzy. You're too kind, babe. Lilith. Michael, you're a genius. Why did my brain not like compute that? I don't know. Lilith. I bet that's right. I was like, that's like when people use numbers as letters and like I will be like glitched goddess. I was able to figure that one out, thankfully. But like sometimes the numbers, like my brain just like womp. Nope. 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 Um anyways, to really answer that question that was asked, I have so many things I want to do. I'll be honest. Um, Making more roleplay ASMR videos. It is on my list. It is something that I think about that would be fun to do. But just being oh so realistic. I have other things like getting some music recorded that I want to do more. So I'm gonna prioritize that. But then at some point, I hope that I have so much time on my hands that I'm like, oh heck yes, I'm gonna make some more ASMR videos, more 3DO, maybe some role plays, maybe something fun. I don't know. Um. Okay, Lilith. Okay. I'm so sorry. I could not figure it out. I was like, and I'm hungry because I was like, BLT? No, LLT. Uh, are women just better at jazz? I mean, I don't think that it's. I don't think that. I don't know if there's because there's lots of incredible jazz musicians of all genders. So I don't think that that is really a fair thing to say. But as a woman, also, thank you. Thank you. But realistically speaking, I don't think that that would be fair to say that women are better at jazz. Is that a real background? You mean like, am I on a green screen? If I was on a green screen, why on earth would I pick this weird, random, kind of lopsided picture to put behind myself? If I was on a green screen, I would have like a really pretty background. Maybe I would look like I was, I don't know, in a fancy, relaxing island or something. I don't know. Anyways, Gumby says hello. Oh my goodness, you guys, we are 7 minutes away. Oh, Lisa, that's a good point. That is a good point. Very insightful indeed. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. Did any of you guys bring a serious hat tonight? Anyone? Did anyone bring a serious hat by chance? Anyways, hopefully some of you have a serious hat handy. You can go ahead and put that on. It's serious hat time, okay? It is serious hat time. Okay, Unit 5, that'll work, that'll work. A very serious LA Lakers hat. That works, that works. Fernanda has a very fancy serious hat. Very fancy, babe, very fancy. Man, what was going on? What the? Oh. Hmm. Oh, party hats? Okay, yeah, party hats are also welcome. In this particular instance, party hats would be permissible in lieu of a very serious hat. Oh, Hezzy, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, Hezzy brought hats. Hezzy brought enough hats for everybody, so. This is a very serious song, okay? It was a very serious song. That's why everyone needs to wear a serious hat. It's a very serious song. We all got hats now. Okay, good. All right. Thank you, Hezzy. Thank you for distributing hats to the room. Thank you. Thank you. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. What I like like the best. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. But I should get this off my chest. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. Make it last a little longer. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. Whiskey me away. Some girls ask for cola, some for champagne, but I know just what I want and I ask for it by name. Give me that whiskey, whiskey and water. Woo, 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 whiskey. Give me that whiskey, whiskey and water. Whiskey me away. Bum 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 bum. Da da dum dum dum. Da da dum dum dum. Da da dum 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 da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba. Ba 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 dum 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 dum. Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 bum bum. Whiskey and coffee, whiskey and coffee. You can put them in my cup. Whiskey and coffee, whiskey and coffee. The very best way to wake up. And when it's raining, when it is raining, put my whiskey jacket on. And when it's raining and it is pouring, I put on my whiskey coat. Some girls ask for water, some ask for wine, but I know just what I want and I want it all the time. When? All the time. When? All the time. When? All the time. Give me that whiskey, whiskey and water. Oh, it's what I like the best. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. But I should get this off my chest. If I should ever leave my whiskey, it would be an awful sin. But if I ever leave my whiskey, it would be for Jen. Oh, babes. Natalie, thank you for the... I don't know what that whiskey's mixed with, but I'll take it. You guys, thank you so much for the birthday wishes, babes. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so freaking sweet. Okay, Lisa, Fernanda, Natalie. You guys, thank y'all so, so, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so sweet. So sweet. Heather, thank you, thank you. Gold box, thank you. Holy heck, yeah, another journey around the sun. Although I'm pretty sure the sun revolves around me. Wait, no, the earth. Wait. Thank you, babies. Oh, Adelaide, thank you for the 100. Everyone that has been sending super chats tonight and super stickers tonight, thank y'all so, so much. Y'all are so sweet. Aw, what? Trophy or cake? Trophy or cake? Literally both. Are you kidding me, Smalls? Thank you, Ezzy. That was so cool. That was so cool. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet, babes. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Fernanda, babe. You guys are gonna make me cry. I know, Gold Box. I need to get a mixer that will work with my phone because I go live from my phone because it's so convenient. So it's great. But I either need to set up a computer in here because the mixer plugs into the computer, or I need to get a special kind of mixer that will work with my phone so that I can get the guitar, direct. I would still run it through the amp, but then run out through the amp direct into a little mixer. That is what I need. And I do not have yet. But one day y'all will show up here and it's going to be like fancy mic. You'll be able to hear the guitar. You're going to be like, holy shit, Corrina upgraded her rig. Maybe my birthday. Maybe we'll be able to do that. Jack. Oh, Jack, babe. So good to see you. How are you? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Oh man, did y'all hear my belly growl? My belly was like, feed me. Feed me. I'm like, hey, can you hold it down? Oh, thank you so much, babes. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Um, I'm gonna um I think this is gonna be the last tune. But since that one was very non ASMR y, I'm gonna end with this one, which is a little bit more relaxing, I think. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin that I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Ooh. Ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-ba-da-dum. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin that I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, good night, Mel B. So good to see you, babe. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. I think I am going to bail out here in just a few minutes myself, I'll be honest. I almost put myself to sleep with that tune. I had to remind myself in the middle of the song, Corrina, you can't fall asleep right now. Oh, Jack, no worries at all. Do not feel bad one tiny bit. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. I will never, ever, ever be able to blame anyone for being busy. No worries at all. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you, babes. Jack, I really don't have a schedule. The only thing scheduled is this YouTube live Sunday evenings. And other than this, one day a week that I do YouTube, I don't have a schedule. I just try to go live as much as I can on that other platform, which is the sound a clock makes. But I but I've not been good at keeping with a schedule. So I just said, you know what? I have one day on YouTube that's scheduled. And then if I'm able to do a couple days on the other platform, that's awesome. But they're not scheduled. But I do try to message people on the Discord and let you guys know on the Discord. Life is all about balance, okay? So for me, that was like the balancing act that I was like, oh, schedule the YouTube, stay committed to this, that's awesome. But then the other platform, I just go live as often as I can, but not on a schedule. Yeah, I mean, I'm so conflicted about it because I understand that it would make it a lot easier for you guys, for me to just have a schedule, commit to a schedule, stay on schedule. But then, like, for me, it's really challenging. And then I'm like, well, if the whole point of the lives is for me to try to help people relax, then if I'm causing myself like really significant stress with the live schedule, then like, isn't that kind of counterintuitive? Obviously, the lives are not for me to relax, they're for y'all, but anyway. But yeah, just having one day per week that is scheduled, I'll be honest, is like hands full for me. And then when I'm able to go live on the other platform, I will let y'all know on the Discord. Natalie, should it be Body and Soul? Or La Vie en Rose? Depressing or slightly less depressing? What do we think? Depressing? Slightly less depressing. Depressing? Goldbox, are you on the other app? The Sound a Clock Makes? Because you can DM me on that app. Otherwise, Corrina ASMR at gmail.com. But I will warn you, I'm really bad about checking my email. Corrina ASMR at gmail.com. Oh, Natalie, you're so sweet. Look at you, being so sweet. Lily likes La Vie en Rose. It's true. Are you still here, Lily? Lily, how sweet is it that Natalie requested La Vie en Rose because she knows it's your favorite? Too sweet. Too sweet. Sing your lowest note. Okay, so I don't know if this is my lowest, but I think this is like one of the lowest. ses bras. Il me parle tout bas. Je vois la vie en rose. Il médite des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur un part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est toi pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, la journée pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Da, 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 dam. Da, 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 dam. Da, dam, da, 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 dam. Ooh, Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas. Je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur un part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est toi pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, la journée pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Y'all mean so much to me. I cannot even tell you with these measly little words how much y'all mean to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I do want to take a moment here to thank my super chatters tonight. All right, Sergeant Drake sent something happy. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Adelaide, Natalie, Hezzy Games, Natalie, Adelaide. Oh, Vanilla X. I missed that one. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the floating heart. And then super chats from Hezzy Games, Hamlot, Sparrow, Extremo, and Extremo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know there were a lot more people that sent super chats tonight. It only shows me the last couple that were sent here. So if I didn't call out your name, please know super duper appreciate your gifts tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. I am going to call it a night now. I will leave this live up on my channel for any of y'all who want to go back and either listen to a part you missed or rewatch part of it. I will let you know YouTube generally takes a little bit of time to process the live. It's like processing. Please wait. I'm like, but at some point, the live will show back up on my channel. And I learned a trick. Okay, I learned a trick on YouTube, which is that while someone is live, if you run the live back, you don't have to wait for it to process. And Tony, by the way, I did your song earlier. Someone requested it earlier in the live. I don't know why I remember this, but it was right around 50 minutes into the live. I remember because I was thinking like, oh, I feel so bad doing Tony's song when he's not here. But then I was like, oh, but if I remember what time it was at, I can tell him like, oh, I played it right around 50 or 51 minutes into the live. I feel like it was not my best rendition of that song ever. So low key, maybe you want to just like skip this one. But also I felt like I should let you know because usually I would have done your song for you, right? Honestly, my birthday plans is to try to do a live tomorrow on TikTok because my rent is due soon. So like, holy fucking shit. So yeah, my birthday plans are to do a live tomorrow on TikTok. The sound a clock makes. I figure since it's the very end of my live, YouTube can't really hurt me if I say the name of the other platform. But typically the apps don't like it when we mention each other. So that's why code language. Code language, you know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, flip flop. But then somebody sent me an email and they were like, what's flip flop? Tic tac. Tic tac toe. Tic tac toe. Tic tac toe. Paying collectively as a group. Your rent is paid. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Thank you. I know that is like one thing about my birthday. Like, it's cool though. It's cool though because, you know, any money I get for my birthday basically all goes towards my rent the next week. But in that regard, like thank you for helping me make my rent. Like holy crap. Oh no. Wait, who brought up Bill? You guys. I mean, I've tried so hard not to talk about the files. I've tried so hard. But like what in the natural F bombs, okay? Like I I am just like and I will say this too, as someone who grew up in the 80s, okay? 80s and 90s. I'm an 85 baby, anyone who's wondering, okay? My whole body image was shaped by those guys in the effing files. Every woman who grew up reading 17 magazine, shopping at Victoria's Secret, Express was my favorite store. I'm so disgusted. I'm so deeply haunted. Anyway, okay, that was really cute, Natalie. Jelly Friends? Jelly Friends was so cute. So cute. Yes, Lisa. High five, babe. Boop, 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 boop. I love that. And you know what? I am so grateful that I got to live in like remember that movie The Land Before Time? I know that like obviously the 1900s is not the same as dinosaurs, but like it feels that way. If you got to experience the world before cell phones, before internet, like we experienced a completely different world than what exists now. And I dare say we are on the precipice of the world about to get way effing crazier. Natalie, that was so cute. Oh my gosh, prepare yourself for a cuteness overload. Prepare yourself for a cuteness overload. That was so freaking cute, Natalie. Okay, Lily, Natalie, and then Lily with a super chat. Babe, thank you so, so much. Like, that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, Unifive 83, baby. Awesome. Leapin 84, baby. Yes. Unifive, did you ask something like an hour ago? Because I remember, I think I was like singing a song and you wrote something. And I remember thinking, oh, I got to respond to Unifive. I literally just now remembered. And I don't remember what it was you said. But I am remembering that I was trying to remember to answer you. And I'm so sorry, I forgot. Totally forgot. Oh, Lordy Lewis. Oh, totally willing for the whole system to come down if it means all those people. Yeah. Well, the thing is like, that was so fucking cute. So cute. That was so cute. And I don't know why, but like I just feel like I need to like add the sound effects for that gift. Yeah, so Tony, for all of the people to come to justice, like I think we're gonna, I mean, um, it's like such an inconceivable number of people. I don't completely, um, I can't imagine. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Um, and then I think there's a lot to be answered for. Um, because like it's not a problem that just started. I believe the first complaint was in 1996. 1996. And yeah, anyway. Husky's so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, you asked for tapping? Tap, tap, tapping on a box. Yes, a little tapping on our way out here. A Teddy Ruxpin, a Light Bright, a Pee Wee Herman. Oh my gosh. Same. And in fact, my Pee Wee Herman doll, who's like sitting on Cherry. I have like a Cherry toy and a Pee Wee Herman doll. They're both still at my dad's house. My Teddy Ruxpin is actually I put him in the other room, but he is here. Light Bright, I'm pretty sure I got rid of my Light Bright, but I definitely remember playing with the Light Bright. Definitely. 89 definitely still counts as 80s. Definitely. Uh, I will say, though, for all of those who were born after the year 2000 or late 90s, I am jealous of how good you guys are with computers and technology. I am jealous. And I don't know if I would trade in having like my childhood growing up in an unplugged world. Like, I think that was really cool to get to experience. But also, like, damn, I am jealous of like how good at computers and technology people are that grew up with those things, you know? Grew up with those things. I can type a lot of words per minute though, okay? I'm not gonna mince words here. I can type really fast. But that doesn't mean I'm good with computers. Oh, Natalie 84, I love it. What's the point of ASMR? No shade. Not trying to be rude. But I don't understand what's the purpose. Yeah, so King, have you ever been super stressed out? Just going out on a limb here, I'm gonna guess. If you've ever felt stressed, or if you've ever laid in bed unable to fall asleep, that is the purpose of ASMR. That is the point. Literally, my favorite troll are trolls that come into my ASMR lives and they're like, this is boring. I'm like, that is the point. That's basically is the point. So, ASMR, the purpose is to elicit a feeling of relaxation. So, that autonomous sensory meridian response is basically the term that they came up with to describe that feeling of relaxation that we get in response to certain sounds or certain visual triggers. Some people even feel a literal like shivers up your spine or like hair on your arm standing up kind of sensation, chills. So ASMR can refer to those kind of like tingling sensations that some people get when they get very relaxed. But there's also a lot of people who don't really experience that and they literally just watch ASMR for the relaxing benefits. And then a lot of people watch ASMR to help them fall asleep. Now I will tell you guys, I'm in a celebratory mood. It's going to be my birthday in like 24 minutes. Like I'm super excited. I'm not in my most relaxing vibe right now. So it's probably not very relaxing at the moment, but that is the purpose. So yeah, I would argue that the Headspace app saw ASMR and decided to make an app for those people that watch ASMR. Um, so yeah, I've done guided meditation videos over the years. I also got my yoga teacher training, so that has informed a lot of my like when we lead breathing exercises. I haven't done a guided meditation in a long time, but that would definitely count as a ASMR trigger. Um, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Soothe and distract. Yes. Yes, a lot of people get the tingle immunity over time. It is true. I've definitely, I mean, just so, and then for those of y'all who don't know my background, excuse me, I started making ASMR videos in 2013. That was a long time ago. Um, and so I made hundreds of ASMR videos from 2013 till 2022. on a certain YouTube channel that I no longer work for, but they still have all my videos up there, as far as I know, unless they've taken them down. I doubt they would do that. But yeah, so I've been making ASMR videos for quite a long time. And so I've read a lot of comments. So that's where I'm talking about. I've seen a lot of people talk about getting tingle immunity because I've read just probably thousands of comments on ASMR videos over the years. I'm not sure necessarily how to answer that. What kind of guided meditations? Um, I don't really do like very like some people will do like very like adventurous ones, like a guided journey through a forest or something. I don't that's not really my personal cup of tea. But like I guess I would say like leading breathing exercises is the main kind of guided meditation that I typically do, but I've not done that in a long time. So. There's such a variety of triggers. Yes, so true. Yeah, like mindfulness and breathing. Mindful breathing, maybe would be the way. You're so welcome, King. I'm actually just about to end this live tonight. I've been live for 219 minutes and 32 seconds. But I do this live every Sunday. So hope you will subscribe and come back and join me again next week. I also have left all of my lives on my channel. So if you go to my YouTube channel here and click on the live section, I have videos as well, regular ASMR videos. But then also if you go into the live section, you can see my previous lives if you want. Yeah, Unifive. I think that the term was coined in 2012, 2013 on YouTube to describe a genre of video that, because there were people making relaxing videos. Arguably, people have been making relaxing videos since the beginning of making videos, right? But the terminology, ASMR, I believe did not actually, at least I never heard that term. Granted, I'm not like an expert or anything, but the first time that I heard the term ASMR, I think was like 2013 time frame on YouTube. But it also is a term that describes a feeling or describes a sensation that it seems like people have been experiencing for like a really long time. And then once it had this name drawn to it, people were like, oh, that's what that is. So, for instance, if you remember being in school and the teacher would come over and maybe lean down next to your desk and whisper something. Oh, so don't forget to carry the 7. And then when you carry the 7, you'll add that to whatever number is on the top line. And that is how you will be able to subtract a smaller number from it. Whatever, right? I guess you carry the 1, not the 7, whatever. But someone whispering over your shoulder, that for me, I think was the first time I was like, what the freaking heck? And then I remember I just was always obsessed with libraries. I was just always obsessed with libraries. And then later I found out, like, oh, it's because everyone's whispering. You hear the pages of the books turning. You hear the little cart rolling by of library books. But really, the experience of the library is truly ASMR. It just, never had a word associated with it until like the 2010s when people started titling videos ASMR. Unifive, isn't it crazy to think that like kids today, do they go to libraries? I mean, maybe they go to the library to study on their computer, but like, do people still go and pull out books from the shelves looking for information and looking through the book to find the information in it? Because that's what I did my whole, life growing up, really. And and I started thinking about it and I was like, man, is that an experience that like kids today they'll never. Because remember, you would go to the library and you go to the librarian and maybe tell them what topic you were going to be looking for, and then they would help you find books. And then you'd go and you pull that book off the shelf and you'd have to look through the book to try to find whatever information you were looking for. And then you would want to make a bibliographic reference of that book, writing down the name of the book and the author and the title and which pages you got the information from. Memories. I haven't been to a library in years either. Since I was in college. And guys, I graduated college in 2007. So yeah, it's been a while. Oh, when someone's kicking the back of your chair? Interesting. Yeah, Lily, I miss it too. But you know what? I also think that there is a resurgence of interest in those, like, in getting away from the computers and away from the tech. Like, in a way, the kids growing up with all the technology are getting kind of sick of it. And they're like, oh, yeah, I think I just want to go check out the Encyclopedia Britannica IRL. All right, you guys, I love y'all so much. We almost made it to midnight, but I'm freaking exhausted and my freaking belly is growling. I'm gonna go find something to eat. So I love you guys so much. I could sit here and chat with y'all all freaking night. And I will say I'm definitely enjoying this little like nostalgia moment. My world on microfiche. Exactly. Craziness. Wait, Natalie, you were not caught up with the live. I have definitely done that on YouTube so many times. I'll be like sitting there and I'm like commenting, and then after a while I realize like, oh wait a second, I'm I'm not caught up to the anyway. Which is funny because then on the other app, the sound a clock makes, you're always right. You're always live. But you can't run it back. You can't back it up. And in a way, I kind of like that. I don't know. There's good things about both, right? There's like anyway. But that is funny when you're like not in the time of the thing of the video. I hope that the conversation wasn't confusing. You're like, what is going on? Who is she talking about? Who is she talking to? You guys, hanging out with you guys was my freaking birthday wish. Period. And I appreciate you guys so, so much. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Sea Bear. Thank you. Maybe I'll become a clock just to watch the live chaos. Lisa, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. All right, babies. I'm not on a boat. No, I'm sitting in a chair. I'm not on a boat. But thank you for asking. Rest your sleepy heads. Rest your sleepy heads. The troll game was weak tonight. Yeah, I thought for my birthday we might have a little like extra troll action in here, but nope. Nope. It was pretty tame. It was pretty tame. You guys, I love y'all so much. Take care of your sweet, sweet selves until I see you next. I can't wait to see you all again. Those of you on TikTok, I will see y'all tomorrow. Hoping I will be able to do tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And then everyone just on the YouTube machine, I will see you guys next week on Sunday. Sunday. Thank you for the birthday wishes, babes. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Have such a lovely night. And I will see y'all next time.